Hello everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new preview in which we're going to talk about the Kranvagn line, and especially I'm going to answer to that question a lot of you are asking in stream. How much XP for the branch, how much XP for the components, for the guns, the engine, etc. You're going to have the answer right now. Before starting, all the infos I found on the tank, as you can see, you have a 50% discount applied. That's because from the Russian server, you have access to all these discounts in order to research the tanks faster. Therefore, you have to double the amount of experience you will need to get the tank. For example, with the STR V74 here, it's not 12.1 thousand experience that you will need starting from the tier 5 of the European nation, but 24,200. And just starting right now, you can see that it's gonna be the same as the Object 268 for most of the time, when you have to research a lot of guns that are quite expensive for their tier. But if that's the case, it means that all the tanks themselves are gonna be cheaper because you will have a lot more components to research in order for you to be effective on the battlefield and to get the tank fully equipped. Once it's done, you go to the Leo, the tier 7, which is 26.7k with the 50% discount. Therefore, to grind it, you will have to get 53.4 thousand experience in order to unlock the tier 7. Once it's done and you reach the tier 7, you still have a lot of works to put into this branch, as you have the engine to unlock plus the gun and the turret, which is quite a lot for tier 7, at least in my experience. It's one of the harshest, but it's gonna be worth it. But I'm just a little bit deceived about the Leo because, as you can see, as I told you, for those of you who are following the channel for a long time, when they first announced the Kranvagn line, I knew the Leo would come, and you had the choice between two guns on World of Tanks PC, a derp one and a regular one. Here it seems like Wargaming decided to keep the regular one, which is the best choice in my opinion, because the derp one is only for experienced or newbie player, but definitely not an in-between, so I can get behind this idea. Once you're done, it leads you to the ML1, which is without the 50% discount, a total research of 87,000 experience, which is not a lot, as I told you at the beginning. As you have a lot of components to research, you will have a discount, some kind of an artificial discount on the tank you're researching. Therefore, it's quite cheap for tier 8, so we're gonna profit of that. After the tier 8, things are changing, simply because now you're not really researching components, because as you can see, the tier 9 gun is not that expensive, only 20,000 experience. But now, what is really expensive are the tank themselves. As you can see, the ML2 with the 50% discount is 81,000 experience, so it means if you don't have the 50% discount, you will have to research it for a total of 162,000 experience, which is quite a lot for a tier 9. Same principle from the tier 8 to the tier 9 and from the tier 9 to the tier 10, as the tier 10 gun is really not that expensive, so are the engine and also the tracks. So yeah, here what is gonna cost you a lot is the Kranvagn, simply because to reach the tank you will have to spend 212,000 experience, which is quite expensive. And for those of you who are curious, in order for you to unlock the whole branch, all components, as soon as the tank hits the game, you will have to get 760,000 free experience ready to be spent in your garage. This video is now over. If you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe, like and share. I'm gonna see you soon, probably for a new stream or maybe in another video. Thank you all for the support. Pantoufleee, over.